they're not a real media. They're not actually about sharing information. They're about suppressing information damaging to the left and only exposing information damaging to the other side. And this is why they have to kind of cover up the story. They can do it under various guises. Russian disinformation. What? Did the Russians write those emails? Did they steal Hunter Biden's computer? No, he turned it in. And it was then turned into the FBI. So the authenticity of this story, the biggest story of the campaign, and if the left is able to suppress this one, it's a chilling harbinger of what they're going to be doing in the future.
Yeah, well, there'll be no check at all on the Democrats. Certainly no check from the press, and that's just the way it's going to be. And they'll probably shut down everybody else's platform or try to as well. Now, to your point, a former Twitter and Google exec wants his former companies to silence Trump. Watch.
It's time, I believe, that Twitter hold him accountable to the same terms and conditions, the same rules of the road that every other user is subject to. The leading propagators of false information come from the top. It's coming from Donald Trump and some of the leading conservative voices that echo him.
Dinesh, now these are the same kinds of people who elevate the CCP and give their henchmen all sorts of platforms, unquestioned.
Isn't it so ironic that when these platforms were first developed, they seemed to be exhilarating platforms that would liberate people to communicate with each other, engage in free and robust debate, and some of that rhetoric still remains, but the truth of it is they have now become terrifying instruments of suppression. Wouldn't it be ironic if Facebook and Twitter become the ways in which our liberties become extinct?